some beef left over from yesterday. If you remember, I was doing the Thai beef, so I thought let's try it with beef instead. So it's crispy potato topped beef Rogan Josh, and it's with lentils and instead of using yogurt, I actually don't have yogurt. I'm going to use some creme fraiche. Okay, so and that's just for the topping. I don't have any chilies, so we're not going to be using chilies. Now this pan is very hot. I've already chopped the potatoes and I've put some turmeric on there with some oil, salt and pepper. Okay, so they've been in the oven for about 20 minutes. It's getting very hot in this kitchen because it's probably about 30 degrees outside. Super, super hot. Probably it's much hotter than that in this kitchen right now. I am absolutely sweltering. I've just mixed up the wedges, not wedges, the potatoes. So I've just, turn them over basically. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to heat the meat. So hopefully I get a good signal and you can all see me tonight. So I actually left the meat out because it has to be room temperature, but I covered it over with some. So I've got about 200 grams of beef. That's what you're going to need. So you're going to hear it sizzle. So I put some oil in here already. So you ready? This will instantly cook. I'm going to turn this down as well. So, hello Daring Doe, thanks for joining. I've got that pan and everything sticks to it. Yeah, you've got to make sure that the pan's really, really not too hot, but use oil if you can do. But don't do too much oil. Make sure it's on a low temperature because it heats up really fast. So let me just break that up with my spoon. 1 second. Always use a wooden spoon, don't use a silver spoon. Very, very hot today this. I'm just going to break this up. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to try and turn you just slightly. Hopefully I get a good signal. Okay, and then we're going to add some salt and pepper to this as well. So this pan is very hot because I've had issues trying to get on hats today, this evening. So it's very, very hot this. It's cooking up super quick. Try not to let it stick. Use the wooden spoon. Try and read the comments. Are we good signal wise, guys? Hey Melanie, how you doing? You doing your potting? Oh lovely. But it's nice and cool outside. It is absolutely sweltering in here. Absolutely sweltering. So we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm doing a nice Rogan Josh because it'll help me cool down a bit. So a bit of pepper with this. So we're doing beef instead. You can use corn if you don't want to use beef. Okay. So just mix all that in. Make sure it's coated. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add the carrots. So I've got some nice chopped carrots here. Only 1 carrot. So let's put these nice carrots into the pan. Okay, I might chop these up a little bit smaller actually. Okay. Remember doing that last time, and I wish I'd chopped them a bit smaller. So 1 centimetre chunks is ideal. So this is my second meal today, by the way. I had a hunter's chicken and some fries. Not fries, some chips and peas and tomato. Sat in the sun earlier, it was absolutely glorious. And then I ended up going back for another drink this afternoon. It was nice, it was really nice. I've got a bit of colour. Look at this. Look at my arms, so brown. But we're allowed to because we can't travel at the moment, so. But who knows? You never know at the end of the year. Who knows? We might end up going abroad, depending on what the situation is like. But, so I've just added the carrots in. So I'm just going to cut these carrots down a bit smaller. And these potatoes are in there as well. So what sort of flowers are you potting, Melanie? Are you doing herbs or plants? I'm just trying to think though, because You're just repotting them. You're just repotting them. I put some more soil in my hanging basket yesterday because it wasn't full to the top. So lamb goes well. It does go well there and go. But I don't have any lamb, so I had some beef to use. So I thought let's try it with beef, and that's why we're doing it slightly different today. So, okay, so we've added the carrots. We're gonna add in some Rogan spice paste. So we've got some Rogan Josh spice paste, and you're gonna need. It says 1 sachet, so I'm reckoning about 2 tablespoons is enough. So I'm not adding any onions to this, but this is the point where you're gonna add in. Give it a mix if it's. I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of this Rogan Josh paste. This is what's gonna give it a kick. That's all you need. Put that back in the fridge so it doesn't melt. Got some nice ice cold water here as well. Okay, so add the carrots, stir in the Rogan, and this is the point you would add the chilies. So if you've got chilies, use some chilies. I'm going to use a bit of chili powder, I think. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I'll turn the temperature right down. Hopefully you can see that okay. Let me try and lift it up so you can see. Try and use this towel. I've got the lentils to do as well soon. So here we go. But it looks like very, very hot. Very, very hot. Let's put it back on. It's kind of a bit like doing a cottage pie. Okay. So add the cheese, cook for 1 minute, and then we're going to add in the lentils, the passata. I've got some chopped tomatoes and some water and stock powder. So let's put in the water. Let me grab a jug. You want 200 millilitres of water. I think, no, sorry, 400 millilitres. 400 millilitres of water. I think that's enough. Yep. Just going to get that ready. So let it fry. Don't let it burn the pan if you can. So I'm going to add in my tomatoes first, or passata, whichever you want to use. If you're using tomatoes, maybe add some tomato puree in. Yeah, I'm going to add some chili powder as well. Add the tomatoes. Give all that a mix. Smells so good. And add a bit of chili pepper. Not too much though, just a little bit. Depending how spicy you like it. This is looking really good. Chili opens the capillaries for more oxygen in the system. Oh, thank you for that. I didn't know that. Oh, I knew that it does make you. It makes you react if you're not used to the heat. Okay, so now we're going to add in the water. I'm going to add the lentils. So I've got some lentils here as well. So these are red split lentils. So they're going in. So then, and we're going to add the water. So 400 millilitres of water. And then we're going to add the stock. So we're just going to let this simmer away. And then once this is done, we're going to then add the crispy potatoes in. And then we're going to put it in the oven. And it's that simple. Needs more chili. It's probably quite a lot of chili in the there you go. I don't like it too spicy. Oh my gosh. This is cayenne chili pepper and it's hot. So if this blows my head off, then I will blame you. Yeah. So let's give that a stir. So we've added the lentils, we've got the carrots in there. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Okay. This looks gorgeous. And then what we need to do, I'll add the chicken stock. So we've got some chicken stock powder as well. So, no, we're doing just crispy potato Rogan Josh. So a little stock cube, break it up. mix it all in. So basically all the stock cube is like your sugar and your chicken flavour. That's all it is. There's not really a lot to it. I'm looking for alternatives when it comes to like stocks or meat. So just mix all that in. Okay, so we want to leave that, it says, for 20 to 25 minutes. Now, because I've already started doing my potatoes, these are actually done. So I'm gonna, they're my turmeric potatoes that are gonna go into this dish. And high sodium, yes. So there's the crispy potatoes. I'm gonna leave them in a little longer until they're really crispy. Okay, but then that's pretty much it, everyone. So all we do next is we leave it for 25 minutes. You can add a bit more water if you want to. Put some salt and pepper in there. A bit more salt and pepper. And then we'll add the crispy potatoes. We'll put this into the oven for about 5 minutes. And then we'll serve. That's pretty much it. So does anyone have any questions at all about this dish? It's really simple, I think. Hey DDK, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. What's your weather like? Because it's roasting here. It's about 30 degrees right now, maybe 32 degrees, maybe a little bit hotter. I'm absolutely scorching. I'm sweating in this kitchen. I've got the oven on. So we just keep this, we're doing a nice beef Rogan Josh. So I don't want to move the camera, but I will just lift this up so you can see. Hopefully I won't spill it. Because it's extremely hot. There you go, look. What do we think to that, guys? So did I use any coconut oil? No, I used extra virgin olive oil. Because I can't really, I can actually get not coconut oil, but I can get avocado oil. They sell it in a place called what's it called? Home Sense. They sell it in Home Sense, but it's really expensive. It's about like £10 a bottle. So how's it going? It's 3 a.m. here. It's down to 2. Is it down to 2 degrees? Oh gosh. Thank you, Craig, for the high five award. Let me I've got my own little ones now, like Alexis has. If I can find it. I'll give you this one. The Flower Award. There we go. Thank you so much for the awards, guys. I do appreciate them. I'm off on holiday in a couple of weeks, so all the awards that you send will go to help my holiday. A little break away by the beach. So these are red split lentils. If you would like the recipe at all, anyone wants the recipe, I'll more than happily send you the recipe if you want it. So we need to let the lentils simmer down, and we also need to let the carrots cook as well. But this, I think, is going to be really nice. But yeah, you can have it with rice. You can have it with rice. I'd probably have it with jasmine rice because I prefer jasmine rice. It's much lighter. This is jasmine rice here. So like a Thai jasmine rice rather than basmati rice. So where's the beer? Where's the beer award or the award? Beer award. There is actually a Buy Me a Beer award now. There's a Buy Me a Drink award. Did you see it at the top? It's next to the Buy Me a Coffee. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So you can get your get the rounds in. Oh my god, this is gonna be so nice. I just don't want it on too high because it starts splashing everywhere. That's the only problem. It just starts splashing everywhere. So I'm not going to be using. I'm not using sour cream. I'm sorry. I'm not using yogurt. I'm going to be using creme fraiche. So, which is going to go on the top of this dish. Let's drink. So I've got a nice drink. So Melanie is probably about 50 to 100 miles away. down south, so it's much hotter. So cheers, everyone. Drink some water. I try to drink water now before I go to bed, and also after first thing on the morning. So Alexis, you've taught me well, very, very well. Yes, this is water, guys. It's nothing else. Really nice cold water. Put some water in a jug or anything that you have. You can put lemon in there as well, and then just put it in your fridge. So just fill it back up to the top, because I knew I would need some in this broadcast today. So warm. Or if you've just got normal tap water or bottled water, just put some ice in there. It makes it nice and cool. Okay, so let's just give this a nice stir. Oh, these lentils are coming up nicely. This looks so good, guys. This is going to be so tasty. So red split lentils, they don't take long to cook. If you've got the other lentils, the green lentils, you have to let them first. You've got to boil them first. How red I am. You can see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed my phone doesn't fall off. Is that a better connection? Is that better? Oh, it says great. Oh, I think we might actually have a good spot there. Fingers crossed. You'll be able to see the food, and you can also see me cook stuff, and I can see you as well, and see the comments. I think I need to put a sticker on my. Oh, it's gone to pour again. Oh, there's a lot of issues with apps at the minute, and it's working so well, and I'm just hoping it gets better. Oh, it's gone back to great again. This looks really, really nice. So I could put the lid over this actually for a few minutes. So let's have a game of I Spy. Oh, Melanie sent me a photo, so I'll have a look at that in a second, Melanie. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's have a game of I Spy really quickly. So, what did I spy in my kitchen? So you have to guess, what did I spy in my kitchen? Beginning with the P. I'm just going to check. I'm just going to check. I think the signal's gone. 1 second. We started to go in and out again. So what did I spy in the kitchen beginning with the letter P? Are we back? I think maybe the connection went and then you might have disappeared and then you might have come back. And now it says poor connection again. Leave that on a bit longer. Can anyone? Oh yeah, look at the knife, guys. I had to start peeling off because it was going into my food. So I thought, well, I'll give it a quick rinse, clean, try and get some of the coating off. So it might look a mess, but it's not that part you use, it's the knife. I'd be more worried if it started chipping away at the knife. So the knife's still fine to use. It's just the end. And I think that's why it was so cheap when I bought it. It must have been a reject. And that's why the coating was coming off. But it's still a good knife, you know. I don't mind. So, right, I'm not seeing any comments. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm going to restart. Shall I restart? There's no way I can check the broadcast. Cheers, everybody. There's a fly looking at me saying, I want that food. Just open the window a bit, maybe let some air in here because it's so hot. Maybe it's where I stand, I don't know. Right, so what I can do, I'm going to add the potato. I'm going to turn off my oven. Well, I'm going to need the oven. I'm going to transfer my turmeric potatoes. Look at that. I want you to see this. Hopefully you can see this. I'll take a picture. We're back on now, guys. Are we back on? Hopefully we're back on. I had to reset the app. I don't know if we're back on or not. I have no idea what's going on. Hopefully you can see me. So I've just put the potatoes in the actual mixture. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just left it in the oven for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to serve. So you can serve it with rice if you want to. I'm going to serve it with some creme fraiche. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. If not, I'll post a picture and I'll put it onto Instagram. Now the only problem is all my saucepans are washed, so I'm going to grab some from here. So it says connection's good, so all being well, I can finish the broadcast. So I always do it in different cups. I've got a large, you can put it on a plate if you want to, or a large bowl, sorry. So I've got two different types of bowls, the large bowl and the sort of smallish bowl. So just to show you the different sizes. But I'm happy with that now. I'm going to show you, I've got this on the top. But it's very, very warm in here. Trying not to burn myself. All my contact lenses. It's very hot. That's what it looks like. Hey Anne, how you doing? Can you see me, Anne? Because I don't know. I had to come out of the broadcast. I think it went funny again. So there's a lot of issues at the moment. You can see me good. Okay, so this is the lamb, well not lamb Rogan Josh, the beef Rogan Josh. I've just put it out of the oven, so it's extremely hot. And I put the turmeric potatoes on the top. It is extremely hot. So we're now going to serve, and then I'm going to pop some creme fraiche on there. So let's get a nice spoon, and then we'll put it into the dish. So I noticed, yeah, when I came out, I noticed Jay was live as well at the same time. I was like, oh no, you know. But that's the idea, though. We do want more people cooking online, so we're gonna have to get used to it. It's nice to see more chefs coming live on Haps. So I'm just gonna mix this in. So in here we've got carrots. I'll tell you what we've got in here then. So we've got potatoes, carrots. There's no chilli, but I added some chilli powder. Ground turmeric. We've got beef mince instead of lamb. Rogan Josh paste. Red split lentils. Tomatoes. Chicken stock powder. And then we're going to finish it with some creme fraiche. So it's a really, really nice dish. If you're in hot weather. It's perfect all year round, I think. It doesn't have to be when it's hot or when it's cold. Have it any time of the year. So there's the dish. I should take this off the hob, shouldn't I? Because it's still cooking. It's just extremely hot. So I don't want to burn the pan either. But yeah, crispy turmeric potatoes. Let me just do the other one. But I don't know how spicy this is going to be. I think it could be quite spicy. There we go. Yeah, you could do a vegetarian version of this. So use either corn mince or aubergines or something else. So yeah, this is looking really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to put some creme fraiche on. Just to top it with some creme fraiche. This creme fraiche I actually bought. Do you remember when we did the chocolate weekend? It's lasted until the 27th of July. But I was going to have it with my mousse and make. You can actually add creme fraiche and I think it was not lime juice. I think it was some juice, orange juice. Yeah, I think it was orange juice or something. Oh, thanks, man. I saw you plant. I thought you were sending me a picture of Haps issue, like no, the connection had gone off or something. So we're going to add some of this creme fraiche. So it's got a bit of a tang to it, but it'll take away that hotness. I'm just going to put this on the top. And then we're going to finish it with some, you can either finish it with some, I've got some mint, but I'm going to finish it with some parsley. And I'm just going to give you a little tip as well. A little tip for you. a very quick way, and I put this on TikTok the other day. A little tip for you. How do we cut herbs? How do we cut herbs quickly? Any ideas? What do you think? I'm going to put the lid over this because there's flies. There's quite a few flies about. How do we cut our herbs? I'll tell you how we cut our herbs. We get some scissors. You can do it with scissors. I put a little bit of parsley on here. I'm in the mood to use my herbs today. And what do? We take a pizza cutter. Pizza cutter. Who'd have thought it? Take your pizza cutter. And you use a pizza cutter to slice up your herbs. And my video has had over 2,000 views, which is just crazy. So stalks as well, pizza cutter, cuts up your herbs so quickly. I'm going to put a bit of parsley on here. So what do you think? Good tip? Here we go. So we're going to have that on the top. And that is the dish. Just like that. So thank you all for watching, everybody. I'm sorry about the technical issues. Nothing I can do with that. But I'm going to go and eat this now. So I'll post a picture, put it on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I shall see you again soon. Oh, sorry, yeah. The chilies this weekend, is it? Okay, I'll get back to you about that. Send me the ingredients and so I can go and get it. But I've just realised I'm having my vaccine on Saturday, so I'm probably going to step back. I completely forgot that I was, I did think if it was going to be this weekend, I'm thinking would I have been able to do it or not. So probably best that I don't in case something does happen. But so thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon, everyone. Take care. Remember, Melanie's on at 10 o'clock tonight, so I shall see you in her broadcast. So where's yours? There's plenty here, Melanie. There's plenty here. So I'm looking for. I think tonight's poem is Rudyard Kipling. Is that how you say his name? Rudyard. I can't say his name. Rudyard Kipling. So I'm off to go and eat this before it goes cold. So catch you then, guys. See you soon. Message me, Anne. See you later. Bye.